Fight! Fight for the ultimate
Good
answer.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nexora Night Class Season 1. And here we are into the first match of tonight between the team, the Eliminators, and the team, the Retro Esports. So let's see into this match who's gonna get eliminated. And into the casting takes, I'm your caster Celestia. With me will be joining none other than Fizen.
Thank you for the introduction, Celestia. And right now, we're going straight into the drafting phase. There's this match is against, like Celestia said, against the Eliminators versus the side of Retro Esports right now. We do see a ban on the Kalea coming up and the Zushin, while we do see the side of Retro Esports going for some retro bans. The Hilda being banned out. No Power of Wilderness will be coming out in this match into play, while we do see Alice being banned out as well. So there's no Alice in play as well. These two heroes, a lot heavy sustain coming in from these two heroes, while we do see Kalea, really annoying hero, Tsunami Slams, and Azushin. No one wants to face those lanterns. What do you think about these bans, and who do you think they'll be picking up?
This land is our homeland.
The bans are pretty good from both of the side. Banning of those, tanky heroes. The Kalea is really good for the pickle font to back just back on us as well. The Alice sustains a lot of damage as well. She has the damage, and Hilda being the annoying for the jungler, especially for the assassins, as well for the backliners into the middle and being the annoying with beautiful lantern with their hands to the front liners. But with that, we can see a picks coming up from both of the sides. That will be the Lapu Lapu onto the EXP. With that responding from the team Retro Esports, it's gonna be the Arlott onto the EXP. So two of our really strong EXP laners we're gonna see into the EXP, and the Arlott, if he's able to give that perfect set, it's gonna be really good with the Kadita over there with the Ralph Waves, with the Petrify. She can easily delete out of backliners. But we're gonna see Esmeralda coming up. So I guess Esmeralda might be on to the EXP and the Lapu Lapu on to the gold lane. I'm kind of thinking that, but also the picks can be changed and moving. But no, they are locking with Esmeralda there as well. The YSS onto the jungle position, picking up. You already have two of the fighters, so you need someone who can give that damage, who can give that push to. And YSS has that thing. Once you get that damage onto him, the core items, he can split push, he can give that damage, he can use his ultimate and lock onto the backliners. But with that, they have just missed out one of the really amazing marksmen onto the goal, and right now doing so well. That will be the Clot over there coming with the splitting duet, and once again this itemization with the DHS is gonna do a lot of pain.
100%, I agree with that statement, Celestia. But right now, what I'm thinking, I have some trauma from this tournament. I did see an Arlott in the roam, and it did not work out for a side once. So if this Arlott is an Arlott in the roam lane, this will be a diabolical pick, and this will be something that I would not want to see again. While Eve being banned out from the side of Retro Esports, and right now PYZ going to be taking his last and final ban for the side of Eliminators, which will be a Fredrin. So there's no Fredrin coming into play here as well, but there's still a Baxia left open in the jungle, and a Baxia is really good against the Sea Senshin. While as for the Esmeralda, I did notice this Esmeralda could be in the gold lane or the EXP. It could be either or the Lapu Lapu, but we do know how good an Esmeralda is against the Lapu Lapu. So they have currently managed to remove one counter, and looks like the side of Retro Esports does not want to use a Xborg in jungle. So but instead it will be a Leo mode in the jungle. There will be Barbiel and Leo mode, the combo of this horse and this paladin coming into play. While PYZ going to be picking up the Khalid, Raging Sandstorms, early game invades. We're in for it all right now. While Sumi, will he be picking up the Farsa? It looks like he will be picking up the Farsa here. So the feathered airstrikes, the nukes coming in will be really dangerous to deal with. Right now, Uncle Chips, the main man, the number one leading Chips back in the day. Who will he be picking? It looks like he will be picking up the hero that eats Uncle Chips. But maybe he's hovering over a lot of heroes right now. I was kind of hoping it was the Chip, so we could see him eating some Uncle Chips. But maybe it'll be the Minotaur this time. What do you think? Which team has the better composition, Celestia?
What was left undone.
Both of the teams have a really strong lineup onto their hands. The team Eliminators, they are going that fighter like meta right out there. We can see three of the fighters into their team as well, the damage dealers. The main will be the vices and the Farsha, the main one. They should like protect every time, but also the team Retro Esports, they have a really good combo over there. They have a really good mage onto the million who can wipe it onto the backline, especially onto the Farsha when she is using her ultimate. Like if they are not, the frontliners are not careful, she's gonna get wiped out, because petrified with the Relphase is very dangerous when she is an artillery mage, tower mage. While casting the ultimate, she is like very vulnerable. But they also have the Minotaur to lock onto with the heal, with that Munin Fury giving a perfect set as well. The Claude, they have the advantage onto them. Like as the game will be moving to the mid late, they will having a lot of damage onto the Claude, so they just need to prioritize protecting the Claude as well. The Kadita, and also they have a really good set. So both of the team are pretty strong. Also the team eliminators, they have to keep in mind that the opponent has the goal laner, so they should target onto the goal laner as much as possible into the early, so he won't get that farm onto himself, and the game should not go to the late game. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of Dawn. It's the team eliminators onto the blue side and the team Retro Esports onto the red side. So we're gonna see into this match what's gonna happen and who will be into the chopping block of that elimination.
At this point, I'm just really happy that the Minotaur is in the roam lane and the Arlott is in the EXP, while we do see the Esmeralda going in the gold lane like Celeste stated earlier, while Fars are trying to push the enemy as much as possible, and Arlott and Lapu Lapu going head to head already. But the Arlott has dealt a lot more damage to the Lapu Lapu than the Lapu Lapu has dealt to the Arlott instead. And this Arlott is out for blood, because look at him, he's just going in. He is showing off here, but the Khalid's there to help his teammate right now, and they'll be putting a lot of pressure onto this Arlott, trying to take him down, but it will be to no avail just yet, because he still can escape safely.
Definitely, but we can see on the goal lane, the Minotaur is rotating and trying to provide the vision, but also he needs to be careful. But also the catching, diving in, locking on to the red buff, and we can see the red buff has stolen out as well. The first part coming from the catching onto the YSS. That was really sad to see, because your jungler is getting, killed out in the early. It's not good as well. The buff has been stolen out.
I mean, Celestia, when we saw that the side of eliminators picked out the Khalid, we were thinking maybe the Khalid and the Yi Shen will be the ones to get the kill onto the Leomord and be stealing their buff. But it looks like instead it was the Minotaur and the Leomord turning the tables onto the Yi Shen instead, and they managed to get a kill onto the Yi Shen, but
Ooh, that was really, the objective was into the river area already spawned, but the way the Aoi just dive in with his ultimate mark onto the Leomid as well, the perfect time from the far shot for the Astra, giving the time as they were able to take out the jungler. But ooh, we can see they are petrified with the Relphase onto the site has been taken down. Ooh, we can see the final stress coming from the Alot over there, doing a good amount of damage, and the Khalid's HP was like low and he has to recall, and both of the teams are prioritizing, trying to take down the jungler so they can get the first objective. But ooh, we can see the Lapu Lapu diving in again onto the Leomord, but I guess it's gonna be a wrong decision, though the ultimate has involved as well. The further airstrike, but the retribution coming from the cast and getting first objective onto their hands, and with that we can see the objective and also trades onto the hands of the team Retro Esports.
it looks like these junglers are going to be having a hard time this game, because everyone from both these sides have been aiming for these two junglers. Kadita with the kill onto the Yi Shen after the Yi Shen had already been taken down by the Minotaur and the Leomord was crazy to see. But right now, 3-man coming in from the side of eliminators. Will they be able to eliminate someone, or will the side of Retro Esports be managing to survive? And they have managed to survive indeed. It looks like Khalid still there. Khalid doing a lot of damage to the Minotaur, but will he be able to take him down is what we have to see. And I do not think he'll be able to take him down just yet, because Uncle Chips has been eating the Uncle Chips and getting his HP back as much as he can, and he's nearly at full health already. While we do see Leomord trying to take his buff as soon as possible, and Feather Airstrike.
Yeah, the feather airstrike with the Mountain Striker over there, just taking down the Uncle Chips as well. The Ruffles coming from the Kadita, Kessin getting the kill onto the Khalid over there. For like 1-for-1 trade for both of the side, but Light Knight onto the blue buff. There's a Kessin, trying to steal away, but also he needs to be careful because Sid has his backup as well. The Farsa doing a damage, and the blue buff has not been stolen. They got the blue buff onto their hand, but onto the middle, and a little bit of skirmish happening from the side. Munin Fury onto the point, diving in, the damage done to the Oi. He needs to back backup as well. They are not stopping the Arlo, the easy for Moon taking down the Farsha. That was really pretty good as well. We can see the Wise is there. He's trying to mark, but no, he won't do that, and he will be back onto his lane. That was really good, the ultimate with the Mutant Fury as well, the damage dealt by the Arlot.
100%. And right now, though, the turtle about to be spawning up in 2 seconds, but they're putting a lot of pressure already onto this Esmeralda. Will they be trying to take the Esmeralda down? But Arlot and Khalid going head to head in the mid lane as well. And looks like Saison will be trying to make his way to the turtle, because there might be a turtle dance coming up. Turtle is already spawned up.
Oh my goodness, the Khalid getting shut down. The Gashin is not stopping there, trying to mark onto the Wise boss. So he needs to be careful because the Aoi is there, giving the back of the further Astra coming in, marking onto the cast. And that was a kind of reckless move going to the area of the opponent. I mean, there, like, he was dealing a damage, but still he needs to be careful as well. The Gashin has been taken down, so they can also start with the turtle dance, but no, they are not stopping there onto the bottom lane. The Esmeralda getting shut down by the Arlot. Ooh, we can see the Aoi diving in, but also there is a Kadita over there. This is onto a bad position, but no, always trying to mark onto Kadita, but the Kadita just trying to escape from there as well. We can see the Petrify coming with the Ruffers, taking down the Lapu over there. Arlot going with the Petrify onto the Farsa right now. Farsa into a really vulnerable position, and the double kill for the easy for Moon over there. That was so good, getting a double kill from the EXP, rotating from his lane to the river area, getting the trades for themselves. But I guess the Arlot is not stopping. Like, he's trying to get more kills, but now he also needs to back off right now. Because Paris is already healing himself with the second skill. Also, we can see the objective has been taken already, and both of the sides are pretty doing well. But the team Nexora Esports, they are kind of lead into the trades as well, the objectives right now. And both of the teams are farming and focusing on to the getting some core itemizations onto themselves.
100%. And it looks like the Claude and the Arlot have swapped places already, and they will be looking to farm up as much as possible. And this time the Lapu might be in a bit of trouble because Kadita and Minute are on him, Celestia.
Ooh, yes, definitely. And we can see the Lapu with us, ultimate onto the Kadita Petrify. So they come in, but no, the Kadita will be getting punished out by the Lapu. No, Lapu is not stopping. They're trying to take down the Uncle Chips inside the turret, but he's doing a lot of damage as well. The first tier turret will falling down. Uncle Chips low on the dash, but the easy for Moon coming with the backup from the back as well. The Cassin will be there trying to mark onto the Lapu, but also they need to back up. But no, the Mutant Fury coming from the north as well. The Arla jumping with the feather extract over there. Ooh, the damage as well, but both of the team didn't get any trades. But yes, both of the team are safe and they are really pretty good. But no, the Arla is not stopping there. He's trying to mark onto the Lucum, and he is being a menace over there, giving that damage, giving that sets. Like he's like, don't come near my teammates. I'm there always, and I'm gonna mark onto the backliners. So be careful with me. Ooh, onto the middle, and we can see a little bit of skirmish. The Ruffers were already used as well. The Farsha as well. The Kadita, both of the middle lane is getting the shut down, but we can see Mamshika coming from the state over there onto the Uncle Chips, but no, they will be falling back because the first lot is onto the river area. The easy for Moon is into a bad situation, but no, we can see the finals is coming in from the easy for Moon, dealing a good amount of damage, but also the state just backing up at the right moment, and as well the Esmeralda having win with her ultimate, but she needs to back up because the Aoi is only there. But no, we can see her damage coming in from the Arlot over there. The Brave Spider coming in from the Lapu, marking onto the Uncle, just getting a shot down with the further extra coming from the Farsha, but Farsha will be getting marked in by the Cassin over there. The Esmeralda having in for the back of the Suzumi has been taken down as well. The Gashin gets shut down. Easy for Moon into a bad positioning, and he has been taken down.
What a play, what a turn of events coming in. By the way, Falling Star Moon coming in again, and a blazing duet coming in from the Claude as well, but he will not be able to poke anyone down. He's just barely scratching anyone right now. He's just scratching the surface, while the side of Eliminate is going to be securing this Lord for themselves right now, while Kadita and Claude pushing to clear the menu is in the bot lane. Or maybe will they be trying to get a kill onto this Esmeralda? I do not think they will be able to get a kill onto this Esmeralda right now just yet. Claude dared to help his teammate, the Kadita, but Kadita really low HP. But Uncle Chips will be able to save the day for him right now though. And looks like the goal gap between these two sides is not much. It's only 300 between these two sides, and it's in the favor of Eliminators right now. But looks like there might be a fight popping off in the mid lane, or maybe not. But anything could happen. Looks like a Bravest fighter coming in.
Ooh, we can see the Raging Sandstorm coming from the Khalid as well. The Oi doing a good damage and gets the kill. Also, because the Leoma diving in onto the Oi with the further airstrike over the final stars coming in. Cashin will be getting the kill onto the Oi as well. The Pyce has been shut down. Double kill from the Cassin over there. Ooh, we can see the side as well. This is Jimmy's into a bad position, but the Molten Striker coming in from that. Wise has saved them out as well. The Lucum going for the backup. Also, he needs to be careful because he's the only one over there as well. His damage dealer has really low HP, and he should not give away his life that much easily, but he is just diving in trying to lock onto the damage dealer. But also we can see the backup coming from the Minotaur as well, followed by the Leomord, and onto the top lane the first Lord is marching, but the Arlot is focused on just clearing out, defending out this Lord, and I guess like he is doing that well. But onto the bottom lane a little bit of skirmish, but no, the Retro Esports are backing off as well. On the top lane the first Lord has defended out very well by the Easy for Moon.
We have to notice, by the way, this Claude has been playing really safe, trying to scale up as much as possible. It's 11 minutes and the Claude is only 0-0-2 right now. The Claude has been farming as much as he can, and I think he will be looking to capitalize on this later on in the later stages in the game by dealing a lot of damage. Or maybe that might not be possible because the side of Eliminators would look to shut him down immediately whenever he tries to do damage, and might look to choke him up as soon as possible. But right now, Season though doing a bit of damage onto Aoi, but looks like he will not be catching an Aoi because he just healed it right back up. While Kadita trying to do a bit more damage as well and trying to poke him a bit to reveal his location, but to no avail. Arlor right now they're coming in, but Lapu unfazed. But he comes in with the Bravest fighter right now. Feather Strike coming on to the Minotaur as well. Will they be able to take anyone down? Looks like there won't be anyone getting taken down. Lapu ends up taking down the third though, and he's just going 1v4 right now. He's a man on a mission, but Claude gets taken down. Ji-Sun Shin right now. So Season doing a lot of damage to this side of Eliminators right now, but will anyone be able to get taken down? Final Slash coming in from the Arlot as well. Ji-Sun Shin in a lot of trouble. Ji-Sun Shin ends up getting taken down by the Leomord as well, but this time someone is going to pay for this. It's going to be Esmeralda, but Esmeralda with the Falling Star Moon, he has another plan for himself, and he ends up taking down the member. Luca ends up getting the kill onto Arlot as well. Esmeralda still surviving. What is this man made of? He's still not down. He managed to turn the whole fight around. He jumped in to help his Arlot. The Arlot managed to die, but he's still surviving. And looks like they will be coming for more. The side of Eliminator trying to eliminate more people. Cloud coming in with a blazing duet right now. Season with a kill onto Lapu. Esmeralda might get taken down just now. And looks like Khalil with the Raging Chancellor coming in trying to take down this Claude. But the Claude managing to escape with the BMI. Claude getting the kill onto the Khalid as well. What a play coming in. It's a 3-for-1 trade-off between these two sides here, and a really bad trade-off for the side of Eliminators. Now the Lord spawning in. The Lord dance. It looks like it'll be a free Lord for the side of Retro Esports. What do you think about this, Celestia?
I guess so, because like 3 of the members are joined from the side of the team Eliminators. Might be the Rises try to come for the contest, but also he needs to be careful because they have a lot of like the team members onto their hands. They are really low onto the team number, and yes, that's the punishment coming from the Outlet as well. The second lot onto the side of the team Retro Esports right now. The Lapu diving in, but also he needs to be careful because the Minotaur is coming from the back of the Minotaur is onto the play, coming with the Minotaur. Myra by getting a kill onto the Sludger. Ooh, we can see double kill from the Myra onto the Aoi. That's the thing. The Claude, he got the damage onto himself, and right now he is giving the pain, but we can see the Luke come in a really bad situation, getting meltdown over there. But the Easy for Moon getting a shutdown onto the Luke. That was pretty well coming from the side of team Retro Esports. Lord is onto their pockets, Trade is onto their hands, 4 members down, and the structure is falling down. Like what they can ask for more right now. They have a really good damage let to land onto just mark onto the backline side with the Kadita with the perfect set coming for the Munum Fury as well. We can see the damage popping in from the Claude. He's dealing a lot of damage, and the Arlet coming with that damage with that sets onto the point is so beautiful. Every time the final slash, the petrify combo over the like every single time there is onto the point, dealing a damage marking, especially onto the backliners, and that's what it's needed. But the Munum Fury coming in again, the River Spider onto the point, the Cashin will be diving in, and the monster kill coming from the Cassin onto the Khalid. Oh my goodness, the damage is so good as well. The front liner is down, the Lord is there, but the Mazel will be getting the shutdown, but the Arl getting the shutdown by the Arlord, paying the price to mark onto their backliner from the Easy for Moon. That was so good. One inhibited down as well. The two trades onto their hands.
Too easy for Moon, making it look like it is actually indeed too easy for Moon. There might be a fight coming into play. Season ends up getting the kill onto the first. Neraba ends up taking them down into the third though. Too easy for Moon right now. Low HP, but he's still left standing. He does not fear anybody right now. He's a man on mission, and they end up ending this game, winning this game for the side of Retro Esports right now. Retro Esports with the win. They have managed to turn this whole game around, getting eliminated early by the side of eliminators, and right now though they will be the side winning and moving on to the later stages of this tournament. What a game coming in for the side of Retro Esports. Uncle Chips doing a perfect job. Meraba doing what we discussed what he would do, farming till the late game and dishing out a ton of damage. Too easy for Moon. Moon walking in the land of dawn, proving why his name is Too Easy for Moon, because he makes it all look too easy for him. While Saison, Leo mode, he's been on the Leo mode using Barbil to his advantage, and Mezzo just being a sneaky Kadita, dishing a lot of damage. What do you think about this game, Celestia?
I mean, the game was so amazing from both of the sides because both of the lineups, their drafts were really good. But the thing is, I said you should prioritize more like the marksman right now because the meta is shifting and the spotlight is again coming back to the marksman, especially opening the Claude. He with the DHS is gonna deal a lot of damage. It's gonna melt it, and you are picking at 3 frontliners. Also, you need the damage that there's a Vices, there is a Farsha. But the thing is, they pick the Kadita to mark onto the Farsha, and every single time their EXP laner was marking on to the damage stealers. The Farsha was really into a really situation like she has to escape, but she doesn't have anything because someone is coming with the petrify and just landing onto her. And the perfect sets are like everything was so on to the point, like prioritizing those objectives, the falling down the structures, the traits, everything was on to the point as well. The combination coming with the ultimate from the Munum Fury with the Kadita diving in, like everything looks so good as well. The team eliminators, they played out really well, like gave a really good time to the Retro Esports. They were also like very good into the traits in the team fights. They were winning, especially that Esmeralda. I don't know what he was made off of. I guess he just get the ambushment to that Esmeralda. Like he was not getting a shutdown. He was being the one who was sustaining. He was being chunky in front, dealing a good sustain for the team. But it is what it is. One will be the winner and one will be losing. So it's the game. So congratulations to the team Retro Esports and the eliminators. You guys also did very well. So there are a lot of tournaments, a lot of opportunities. You will be shining out there. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going on to a short break and we will be back with a really amazing match again. So stay tuned and like the stream and share the stream, and don't forget to subscribe the channel.
Oi, lucu.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nexora Night Class Season 1. And right now we are moving towards the second match of tonight, happening between the team RIP, not rest in peace again, it's gonna be the Revenge is Power, and the team KKL Longa. And into the casting text, I'm gonna be a caster Celestia. Joining with me will be none other than Fizen.
Thank you for the amazing introduction yet again, Celestia. Right now, we're landing straight into the drafting phase. Lapu Lapu being banned out, with the Sora being banned out from the side of Revenge's power.
I
And
am
they
the
will not be
priestess
letting
of
these
primal
two
lightning,
heroes take
the
revenge on
hunter of
their
all
side.
the evil
Because Lapu
gods.
Lapu, bravest warrior, S tier EXP
My
laner, with the
kiss.
Sora Flex
Will it
pick,
grant
a menace in both
immortality
the gold lane and the EXP
or
lane, and
death?
someone no one wants to deal with right now. While we do see the Sicilian being banned out, with along with the Yuzong from the side of from the side of Keke Lunga. And we know what a Sicilian can do late game, while we also do know what a Yuzong can do with his Black Dragon forms, and if he's fed early game. A really one of the biggest menaces in the Land of Dawn. While we do see April picking up the Edith, and we do see Super Yui this time going on to the Alice, while Mr. Jingo going on the Eve pick. Real world manipulation is going to be coming into play in the Land of Dawn against these two sides right now. What do you think about these picks so far, Telestia?
I mean, the bands as well, with the respect, we can see the picks are coming really pretty well from both of the sides. So we are gonna see some, new picks out because it's been a long time. Like I haven't seen like some time. I remember the Rarin playing the edit as a jungle before in one tournament. I forget the name, and that was pretty well. But right now, I guess we're gonna see the either onto the exp or to the goal, but exp also works pretty well with that, like she has that marksman form too, which deals a lot of damage as the primal red, the ultimate, which like unleash, so she can be like good, but I guess she's gonna go onto the like goals, maybe like there's a like more chances to goals. I guess I can see the spell that's the inspire over there, but also we can see with the Rumble combo that will be like the Vexano with Eternal God coming with the Carmilla with that Curse of Blood, the ultimate, which connects like combine like if the lands are 2 or 3 people, it flows through them. So it's like sharing is caring. That's the way Carmilla Ultimate is. You should share your damage too. That's the thing about her. And like she's my favorite support hero. And with that, the team Kikilunga, they also have a really pretty good lineup with the Eve coming onto the middle lane with the RWM plays, stopping and slowing down their movements. And as well, the Alice will be the one soaking up a lot of damage. And with the Khalid will be there with the Rising Sandstorm, giving that, the invade as well, the vision to the teammates. But right now, I guess the team Kikilunga, they are prioritizing the golden pick. Yesterday they played well, but the fact is they didn't have that much damage. They had the front lines, but they were missing something. Damage dealers, so they're prioritizing the Scarab pick. But also we're gonna see the Amon, the Yin, I don't know which jungle they will be picking, and that will be the Amon over there with the Stretch over there. It's gonna be a lot of damage coming up, and he's gonna specially mark onto the Eve when she will be casting her ultimate. And the thing is, she's also like a Thor type mace. Like when she is casting ultimate, she is into one constant positioning. At that time, the jungler or someone who can go to backline and does a lot of damage. But again, the uncle going with the Aldous, like he needs to be very careful onto EXP. He needs to collect his stacks. If he fails to collect his stacks again, he's gonna pay a lot of price for that. But with that, we can see a classic that with a Fanny pick coming up. Like I haven't seen Fanny that much into this meta because everything is rolling around those fighters heroes. But we're gonna see a Fanny right now into the jungle from the team KKL. So Vision, what do you think about the lineups, the picks, the chops coming from both of the teams right now? Like which one is looking like good, and which one you're preferring more?
I'm not biased, not gonna lie, but I have to say I do really like this lineup coming in from the side of Lunga. Even though yesterday they could not do much, but today they're back here. They're trying to do a lot of damage this time, especially against the side of Revenge's power. Aldous. This guy picked Aldous yet again. Yesterday, I mean, we did see what the Aldous did in the game, and Uncle Plays could never make a play. But he's confident enough to pick him 2 games in a row in the tournament, and maybe this is his redemption arc, and he makes his redemption and shows us what he can do on the Aldous. Maybe yesterday was just a rough patch. Maybe yesterday he just sneezed 3 times when he woke up like he was Logan Paul before a boxing match, and today maybe he's all completely fine, and he will be able to show us some of all those plays, or the plays that his name has with that Z, by the way. And right now we're heading straight into the Land of Dawn, and today's casters, or this game's casters, are me, your boy Fission, along with the amazing Telestia. And right now Khalid, he's providing a lot of pressure onto Uncle Plays here. They already know what he has done. They've probably done their research on him, and they're going to be trying to stop him early game. While we do see, like you said earlier, a Fanny. We haven't seen much Fannies in this competition, but finally I benched 225, going to be benching 225 with the help of the Fanny. Though the Fanny, I don't think the Fanny does look like a hero that can bench 225, but we're feminists here. Even though she might not be able to bench 225, she can kill someone who weighs 225 instead. And looks like Alice providing a lot of damage and poke on towards the Aldous early game. But Eve taking down the Carmilla already.
That was a really good, Khalid being the one who like soaks up a lot of damage in early as well. He is the type to invade in, and they were able to take down the Carmilla into the early game as well. The Petrify getting baited out as well. The Flicker baited out from the Aldous, and that's the thing, Aldous, he needs his stacks to get the damage, but the Aldous, she have the damage. She has this, like sustain from the early because she is like tanky type of hero, the chunky one, so she's gonna do a lot of the EXP. But right now we are seeing into the river area. The first objective will be spawning soon, the first neutral objective of this match. So let's see which team gonna win this retribution battle. But we can see a little bit of skirmish onto the top lane. There is a Jingle, the mid laner, onto the EXP lane to get that level 4, and already Alice level 4 hits that one as well. We can see the Fanny is onto the bottom lane, and Dawa is there, just being helping out the Fanny as well in getting those minions. But right now they need to focus on to the neutral objective, and the Fanny will be coming with her cables over there. But I guess she's kind of prioritizing like her first blue buff, so she can get the energy, and as well like the mana energy, and as well she can do a lot of damage. But right now the river area control is onto the hands of the team KKL, and as well we can see the Amon and the Carmilla diving in, but we can see the Super Yui going in as well, the Khalid over there onto the blue buff of the Amon, and we can see a little bit of skirmish. Fanny going with the cables, the Etanaga popping in from the Vexana over there with the Super Yui targeting onto the Vexana. The kill onto the Vexana as well. The Fanny has been taken down by the Alice as well. The tower has been taken down. Oopsie, that's gonna be like the 2 people down from the side of the KKL, but no, the Super Yui will be punishing out the Carmilla as well. The double kill coming from the Amon over there onto the Eva, casting her ultimate. She is into that vulnerable position, and she goes like taken down. The Super Yui needs to back up the Amon down. Diving in onto Super Yui, low onto the Asher, but the backup coming from the bench over there, shutting down the Amon. That was pretty well. Trade for a trade going on from both of the sides.
100%. What a play coming in. Finally, Aldous, we see him locking in, and he was managed to take down this Fanny. And I was like, whoa, what just happened right there? Aldous taking down a Fanny. Last time it looked like he was off his mark and he was not in his element. But this time, already taking out the jungler, showing why he picked this Fanny 2 games in a row right now. But the Fanny coming in, trying to get her revenge right now onto him. Aldous doing a lot of damage. What a punch coming from this guy right now. Though, he's taking down the Carmilla here. Carmilla ends up getting the kill onto Alice. Vexana with the kill on towards the Khalid as well. It's a 1-for-2 trade in the favor of the blue side here, for the side of Revenge is Power though. What a play coming in. Aldous 104. This guy today unfazed. He is like a completely different man. Someone check his white though. Someone check what he has drank, because this man is a man on a mission, and he is looking like he's a completely different man right now, because I don't know what it is. Maybe he's in his prime, because Edith ends up taking down the Khalid as well.
Ooh, that was, well, the edit is popping in that primal rival form, but we can see the Vexana getting shut down from the Fanny onto the river area. That was a good, like, both of the teams are getting, like, equal trades onto their hands. Right now, the thing is, the neutral objective in the first turtle is already gone, and it's gonna be the second objective timing. So let's see whether, like, who's gonna get this objective for themselves. Right now, Aldous is just focused on getting the stacks onto himself. So he's gonna do a lot of damage, but onto the top lane, a little bit of skirmish as well. The gold has been taken from the side of the EXP right now, but ooh, the Aldous has been getting ganked by 3 of the people, but he packs over at the correct time. That was pretty well, escape. But also the Carmilla coming in. The Team KKL, they need to be careful with the Carmilla, Curse Blood as well, the Vexana Eternal Girl. That's a 2 thing, combo, but you will getting that damage, so they better look out to that thing as well. Amon coming with this ultimate. The Omen is there to provide the vision to their respective team, and also the team RIP, they're trying to participate, but the Eternal God has already like unleashed by the Vexana in the early, and she needs to do that combo with the Carmilla, and Carmilla is waiting for the correct moment to, at least use your caster ultimate onto 3 people. But right now, the final strike coming from that Amon onto the Fanny, dealing a lot of damage. Also, the turret has been destroyed onto the EXP. You should be like careful about that. Aldous is gonna do more. He's locking onto the Super Yui, like using the blood oath over there and just skipping out in the neutral objective. The retribution battle has been won by the Amon. The RWF is onto the player coming with that curse of blood from the Carmilla onto the point, marking onto the place. But the ultimate coming from the UV, soaking up a lot of damage. Ooh, the double kill from the Ammon. Ooh, the daddy has been shut down by the Super UV. Also, the Super UV gets the shut down by the Ammon. Like, that was pretty well ultimate by the Carmilla. Though she was taken down by the curse of blood onto the point, they were able to get that kill.
Even getting the triple kill there and also picking up the Sky Piercer for himself. As soon as he gets the 4th kill, he had the Sky Piercer in place. So he probably does have 10 stacks. I will have to check up on the barrels. I'm not sure if the Eamon does have the 10 stacks. It looks like he has 20 stacks instead. I have misspoken. Unfortunately, the Eamon currently on the 20 stacks right now, and he'll be looking to do a lot of damage with the endless shard as well. Raging Sandstorm coming into the Eamon though. Jingle Bell with the kill onto the Eamon though right now. It looks like Uncle plays trying to make another play here, but will he be able to make another play, or will he be end up getting taken down instead? A Throne of Ruin coming in from the Alistair. Will that be enough to stop this side off?
I mean, that was really good. You know, the ultimate was correct at that time, but they were not able to get that trade. The curse of blood like going into well. Right now, the Altus is doing pretty well with his damage as well. He is able to take down the first theater of the EXP. As well for the mid lane, the first theater has fallen down, so the team KKL needs to prioritize by it onto the middle lane. A little bit of skirmish is happening. The Super U is getting locked in by that Carmilla over there. Right now, they're trying to mark onto the bottom lane onto goal lane. The 4 of the members are down. Also, the Carmilla is going in, and they need to be careful about her ultimate. That is the one that is giving them a lot of problems. The ultimate with when it like casts it over them as well, we can see the damage coming from the Ammon as well, the elders. So they just need to be careful about that. But right now with that, they are not taking away the turtle, and they just let that turtle just turn over to their first slot. Their pride is that thing, and I guess they're thinking to just take the slot and just take down some structures and just end this match. But right now onto the top lane, a little bit of skirmish. The Xenex into really bad position with the wow over there getting shut down by the Airmore as well. The bench will be getting shut down by the air. 2 of the members are down, especially the jungler is down. That's the most priority thing for them. But the RWM coming from the Eve, the Super U is working over damage with the ultimate. The resistance onto the point. Emon has been taken down. The curse of blood with the Itana got popping in, doing a lot of damage. Connected onto 2 of the people, but they will be falling back right now. The Super U is into a really bad situation. He's soaking the damage, but also he needs to be careful. He needs to back up because there's a Carmilla doing a lot of damage from some flowers. Like also that with that crimson flowers, Carmilla will be able to get the HP onto her back again. But right now, the fan is diving in. Also, she needs to be careful because Uncle has got the damage. Ooh, the damage coming from the Uncle. That was so good. But the Super Yui will be diving in to soak up that damage for the team. And both of the teams are backing off. They're trying to prioritize onto their objective, but also they're getting kills one by one. So I don't think so. I'm just thinking of what's gonna happen next. Both of the teams are doing pretty well as well. That the combo is going really fine for the side of the team. RIP, the Curse of Blood, the Eternal Guard as well. The ultimate coming from the Ammon dealing a lot of damage to the Primal Red is gonna do a lot more as well. The carry needs to farm a will as well. He needs to be really careful over this position where the RWM is onto the play, coming with the Curse of Blood, getting a kill onto the Khalid. Oh no, the double will be getting shut down by the carry over there. Ooh, the damage came from the carry is so good. The Super Yui is alone over there. He needs to be careful. He used the blood to just fall back right now. Perfect thing to mark on the back line. But the Super Yui will be getting shut down by the Bihu over there. Oh my goodness, what's going on from both of the teams? Kills for kills again and again.
100% LSD, and they are not going to let you breathe or take a breather anytime soon because they've been going head to head again and again, and they've been at it. They're literally like what Fanny's ultimate's name is, cutthroat. They're literally cutthroat and coming for each other's throats right now, and we can literally see it. Like you said earlier, like you mentioned earlier in the game, you said these teams have not been going for the objectives. They have completely ignored these neutral objectives, or most of these neutral objectives. They've just been trying to end the game, and as we can see from the side of Revenge is Power, it does seem to work because they have taken a lot of these inhibitor thirds. They have 4 inhibitor thirds towards their name, while the side of Kekelunga has none. They've not been able to take down a single inhibitor third from the side of Revenge's Power right now, and it might cost them the game early on because even though the composition looks really good, the carry needs to scale up though. The carry needs to be scaling up really good to be able to take down this Edith, this Carmilla, and this Aldos, but he has not been doing it. And if the game ends early, he won't be doing it anytime soon. But looks like another Lord Dance. Uncle gets a kill onto the Carmilla here. April securing the Lord for the side of Revenge's Power. Uncle getting another kill onto the Fanny as well. Uncle is a man on 4. April gets the kill on towards the Khalid. Uncle has managed to unleash the primal wrath from his Edith. What a play, and they've managed to wipe out the side of Kekelunga. They've completely turned their name around, and it looks like their name is Kekelunga instead, because they're going to be looking to end the game as soon as possible, and they're wasting no time. And the side of Revenge's Power has completely obliterated the side of Kekelunga right now, and well deservedly so. What a dominant performance coming in from the side of Revenge's Power, showing why revenge is the key to victory, why revenge is power. And Uncle plays. I have to give my hats off to this man, because this man 508 looked like a completely different player today. Yesterday wasn't in his form. Today he's a completely different man. He showed why his Aldos pick again in the tournament is something people need to be fearing, why they need to be banning this pick from him, and he was amazing on this pick. What do you think about this game, Telestia?
I mean, the game was so good. Both of the teams, they played out well, and they were not even prioritizing the objective. They were like, we don't even need these objectives. I don't know, like, they just think both of the teams, okay, not only one. They were like, let it be. We are not gonna focus on the objectives. We're just gonna go for the kills. And they just go for the kills only. Like, they just get the kills, get the trades. But the thing is, they were prioritizing to take the structures. They were able to take down the structures as well into the team fights. The combo really well pretty for this team. RIP, the coming from the Curse of Blood onto the point, marking onto the 3 of the members before dying every single time. The Roma did well with the Eternal God as well, the Ammon with this ultimate, and the Uncle played out so well. He was giving a lot of damage, especially marking onto the fan every single time. Though the side with the team KKL, they have a good pretty lineup with the RW and he was there to soak up the damage. There was a Alice, there was a Fanny to go onto the back liners as well. The Khalid was there, but the fact, carry sometimes into really, like, I just noticed the one thing, like, into so many team fights, he was getting marked in by the Ammon every single time. He was there to just mark on the carry so he won't get the damage. And the thing is, like, he can melt down those, front liners, the Carmilla, also the Eldith, also she can go onto the Alice, but the fact is he was not able to get the farm onto himself as well into the team fights. His position was really bad. Like, every single time he was getting marked in, though he was dealing a damage, but like positioning was little bad, so he needs to little work onto that so he can become more better. But yeah, both of the teams played out so well, and with this, we're gonna congratulate the team RIP moving towards the next round, and best luck to the team KKL. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going on a short break, and we will be coming back again with a very amazing matches. So stay tuned and don't forget to share the stream.
Welcome to Grog's
Ladies
Castle,
and
target
gentlemen,
friend.
welcome back to Nexora Night Clash Season 1. Here we are on to the match number 3 of this day. For now, we do have the teams Chaos towards the side, blue side, and Fivefold Ascensions towards the red. I'm your
Sand
caster
rises
Burger.
when I
Along
give the
with me,
word.
I do have Vision. So, Vision, what do you have to say about these bands?
These bands coming in, by the way, thank you for the introduction, Burger. Right now, we do see the bands coming in from both these teams. We do see Chaos banning the Fanny, no Cutthroat coming in, while Khalid being banned out from the side of Chaos as well. No Raging Sandstorm coming in, no early game
This
invasions coming
land
in
is our
until and
homeland,
unless
and it
Yes,
a
will
Hell's
yes,
is
yes.
soon
picked
be
up
our
though.
burial
While we do
ground.
see a Lapu and a Grog being banned out from the side of Fivefold Ascension. And Lapu, no Bravest Warriors coming in to play. While Grog with the Tectonic Charges, no more Tectonic Charges in the Land of Dawn right now as well. While we're straight into the picking phases right now. Crix. Who do you think Crix will be picking up, Burger?
They call me a
Correct.
hero because I saved my
Okay, Chris
nation
just
from
swiped
falling
out. I
apart.
mean, I'm not sure about Chris what he'll play right now,
I
because
will choose my
you
own
have to
path.
assess your opposing team what they pick, and then counter pick your marksman or your EXP laner. But for
I,
now, Pike would be
Minotaur,
going
will
in with
finish
the
off what was left
Yushin
undone.
because he's a really good jungler in this meta and is constantly proving himself because of his damage spike and his duality. But on the other side, Lily, you know, Lily usually who
I am
goes
not the
for a
only
Khalid.
one bound
This
by
time
these
she is on a
chains.
Minotaur and hopes she will be showing us some crazy crowd control movements along with Dawn
Muscle
number
of
one
iron,
who has taken
bones of
Arloth. So
steel.
you already can see they do have a lot of crowd control potential, as well as I would say with Arloth they do have bursting down potential as well. But on the other side, to counter Arloth, they have picked out, Peach is onto the phobia. So what do you think about this?
If I'm not wrong, Burger, I think we cast their match yesterday as
Time
well,
and
and Lily was
tide
the
wait for
global
no
Khalid.
Yeah.
man.
This could be a
Ignore a
respect
girl.
ban coming in from the side of Chaos. It probably is because Lily
Yeah.
was really good on that Khalid, as
Mm.
you mentioned earlier. While Dawn number one picking up the R Lord, no final slash coming into play, and Benedict and Fish. Is this Fish? I think it's Fish or Fish, but they'll be picking up the Phobius and the Gatot Kacha, two really strong sustained Hebos. The Phobius does make sure that there's no joy coming into play
The
here, or
seven
and no
seas are
possibility of joy from
my
the enemy side. While
domain.
we do see the AOGs, if they're landing on the Land of Dawn, they're going to be a huge menace for this side of Fivefold Ascension. We
See
do see
value in
Raphael though
me?
going to be picking up the Beatrix for
You should.
himself, while the bands coming in are Kadita and Fredrin. So the Kadita, no rough face, no sneaky plays coming in from this mid laner, while Fredrin being banned out, and there's which makes sure that there's only the Baxia left right now that can counter this Ascension in the jungle. Baxia a really solid pick as well, still in this meta. While Kirito going to be taking his pick, which will be
Butterfly is
Zushin.
born
What
by
do you
thy
think about
wish,
Zushin Burger?
guided by lantern's light.
Right now, if we are talking about Zeushan, Krito will have a really fun time, tossing around his enemies. Because you can already see, two passive front laners. You do have Phobius, which is actually a lot tankier than expected. But then, he doesn't have much mobility on him if he does not has his ultimate. Then and when you talk
Payback
about Gatot
time.
Kacha, he's also really great, but he
Exorcist of the
has to use
Shadow
and
at your
use his skills
service.
when he needs to go aggressive. If he constantly uses his skills to go defensive, it would be not much productive for his team because he needs to create an opening as a tank and have to give out vision. But
My
that being
kiss.
said,
Will
Crix
it
would be
grant
going for the Granger pick
immortality
again. Because
or
I mean, why not?
death?
Why not to take this hero? He has been constantly in the meta and is actually pretty good when it comes to taking down heroes. And with the stacked Skypiercer, he is unstoppable, as well as the Farsa. So they do have the range for them. Now Team Chaos with the Farsa has a lot of range. What do you have to say about this Alice?
This Alice though, this Alice really the throne of ruin coming in, a lot of sustain as well, and the throne of ruin will be really annoying to deal with, as we already know, as we've already seen previously multiple times. By the way, I have to say this on record. I've seen Phobius might be it has been getting a buff in the advanced server, and he's going to become stronger in the mid to late game. I mean, it's something for the future, but I'm already scared and I'm already nervous every time I'm seeing the Phobius coming into play, because we already know how strong a Phobius is early game, and a Phobius who will be stronger even in the mid and late game. I do not want to deal with that. But we'll go heading straight into the land of dawn, and it's me, your boy Fission, alongside the amazing and talented Burger in the casting match 3 against these two sides. Chaos versus 5 full ascensions here. And right now, a lot of pressure being built up onto the Minotaur early game. These two sides duking it out really early. Lily left mid to low HP, while we do see the Farsa low HP as well. But a bird's view coming in to fly away and to immediately put pressure on this Arlord with the help of the Gato Kacha. Will they be looking to make a player? Dawn number 1. I think he might have sent something. Do you think so too, Burger?
I mean, yeah, obviously he needs to play it safe because, you know, even though you have killed out the minions, you can see, people moving out nearby it for, a half a second or two. But for now, as we speak, the Chaos was trying to get that Arlot down. Five full ascensions are basically looking onto the bot lane to cover it up.
They might have been looking at the bot lane to cover it up, but looks like everyone will be moving into the top lane here right now. Lucian trying to get a hold onto Benedict there, but Benedict doing a lot of damage to the Minotaur and the Alice. Lucian trying to make something out of nothing, but the Phobius will be managing to survive easily right now, while we do see Ji Shin, Gatot Kacha, and Farsa trying to take something up, because the turtle is about to spawn, and the turtle has spawned indeed. It looks like the Phobius will be trying to zone out and take care of this Arlord in the top lane, so there's no Arlord with coming in to disturb his jungler while he tries to attempt to take this turtle. But looks like Yi Shin does not have the number on him, but he will manage to take the turtle for himself.
Look at that, whether airstrike has been called out. Pike would be taking down Ramen as well as Cloud.
Indeed, looks like Beatrix dealing a lot of damage as well. Pike going in, Mountain Chocolate coming in onto the Minotaur. He ends up taking down the Minotaur. What a play,
That
Burger.
was incredible. That was pretty incredible. Yeah.
100%. I
That
agree.
was
That was
epic
incredible.
when we talk
Indeed,
about kill. Securing the turtle as well as, coming up with 4 kills at once. And I mean, losing a teammate, it's okay. But they got the kills, especially Pike as a jungler. He got the assists. He got 2 kills. So it's more than enough to him, for him to get fed up right now. So he should focus more on, jungling and getting kills like this further. But at the bot lane, as you can see, Krito is trying to pressure up again Krix here. But Krix, being too smart with Benedict, is playing it out safe.
100%. They will be looking to play it safe right now. While we do see these two, by the way, these two, Granger and the Beatrix, have been duking it out in the bot lane. They both, but looks like Farsa will end up catching the Zushin instead. Zushin gets taken down by the Farsa. Zushin trying to do a lot of damage to the Minotaur as well. Phobius pulling back the Minotaur, but to no avail, because the Minotaur is already in her turret right now. And Gatot Kacha just lurking, try to catch a prey, will not be able to catch the Alice just yet though, because the Alice does not get caught up. Farsa doing a lot of damage. Phobius jumping on towards the Minotaur, but the Minotaur survives with a flicker, and looks like Alice is in a bit of trouble as well. Alice taking a lot of damage from the Pike, and they're taking down the Beatrix. Fish taking down the Alice as well. Farsa coming in with the kill on towards the Minotaur as well. It looks like it's all to forget for this side right now. They have managed to lose 3 members and get none in their favor right now. Yishan Sin and Granger looking to burst down the turtle as soon as possible as well. And they will be managing to secure the turtle for their side. While Yishan Shin immediately focusing onto the blue buff of the enemy side. Now they're looking to take down the Minotaur yet again. Lily in a bit of trouble. Will Lily manage to survive? Lily will not be managing to survive. A mega kill coming on onto the Jisung Shin. Phobius diving in onto the Alice again. Granger gets the kill on towards the Alice. Yet again, they've managed to shut down the enemy jungler three times now. Roman 0-3-0 right now on this Alice. 0-3-0 Lily as well. They're having a game to forget. What do you think about these plays, Burger?
And I mean, the team Chaos is doing pretty well when it comes to rotation, even though they are facing an Lucian right now. But never mind, it's not being much of a hindrance for them right now, because the positioning from Cloud and Benedict, they are playing it out really well. The taunts from Benedict, and the heavy damage that Farsa produces, that's being really hurtful for the opposing team right now. But there you go, Cloud will be securing the mid lane turret right away, and the tension is building up in the mid. So we are expecting to see a fight really soon here or now. Here and then.
And looks like Arlord will be managing to catch up. Ji Senshin finally for his team. Feather Day Strike coming into play here, but he will not be able to catch anyone just yet. It's only minute 6, and there's already a 4.6k gap here between these two sides here. And this we can clearly see this goal gap coming into play here, because this side has not been giving them any room to breathe. Forvis coming in onto the Minotaur yet again, diving onto him, doing a lot of damage. Minion 3 coming in as for a defensive retreat from the Minotaur as well. They will not be looking to take anyone down, but they will manage to retreat instead, while the Granger coming in as well with the Death Sonatas, but he will manage to retreat as well and help his team retreat as well. There's the turtle spawning in as well, and the turtle has spawned indeed. By the way, Benedict 007, this roamer, he might share his name with Doctor Strange, but in the land of Dawn, he is no stranger, because the way he's been playing, he's been 007, he's been pulling off moves, he's been playing it completely right. He's been giving Lily a run for her money right now. He says, I know you must be a global Khalid, but I'm going to show you how to play on a Gatot Kacha, on a more sustained hero, and I'll invade. I'll show you what I can do with these AOGs. And he's been doing it pretty well. But right now, Pike securing the turtle objective for his side as well. Another play coming in. Fish going on towards the side of AOG coming in. Catches 2-man. Alice and the Minotaur gets caught up. Looks like Farsa with the Feather Air Strike. Cricks ends up getting the kill onto the Alice as well. Alice ends up getting taken down once more. Alice having a game to forget completely, because she's 0-4-0 right now. Raman has been able to get caught by the team multiple times. What a play, Burger.
I mean, that's true. These teams are fighting out really well, especially from the side of Chaos. They are actually being proactive right now in terms of composition, and then engaging, especially their Gatot Kacha, even though he's missing his AOG sometimes, but it's actually working out for them, because either he is distracting or carrying the opposing teams away, as well as positioning obvious and Clouds is actually making them win all the fights. But for now, he already has this Sonata that we talk. I mean, he already has that Sky PSA we talked about. He is on the 20th stack right now, but building up more. He is still pretty dangerous to face right now, but getting more will make him unstoppable. So team, Fightful Ascensions need to look out for him. Try to not give him kills or actually die from anyone, and instead of that, producing kills for their own team.
Feather Day Strike going into play here. Will they be able to catch Roman yet again? It looks like not this time, because Roman has a lifeline on the line. Arlord ends up catching down Benedict though with the final slash. What a final slash coming into play here from the Arlord. And Arlord has managed to secure something for his side. 9 seconds for the Lord to spawn. But will this Lord be going into hands of Chaos? Or will Fightful Ascensions have something to say about this Lord fight? But like you mentioned previously, this side of Fightful Ascensions, I don't know what's been going on with them, but Chaos has been really proactive, and they've been literally Chaos. They have been menaces in the land of Dawn right now against the side of Fightful Ascensions, and they've been like no disrespect, but they've been folding Fightful Ascensions since the early minute. And the 11-3 right now, we can clearly see the 8k goal gap between these two teams, and they've been looking to end this game as fast as possible, because 9 minutes 35 seconds, 6 inhibitor thirds down in the favor of Chaos, while the side of 5-4 Ascensions have not been able to secure any inhibitor turret for themselves. Right now, though, the Lord marching down the bot lane. What do you think will happen in this play, in this Lord play, Burger?
We can expect a lot of things, including fivefold ascensions wiping out Team Chaos. But that's the scenario. But there you go. AOG has been pressed again.
So Jeep being pressed up, Minoan's Fury coming into play as well here. Looks like Dawn number one catches Phobius. Beatrix with a kill onto the Eastern Chin as well. Kirito gets a kill onto the Granger as well. It's a 4-man takedown from the side of 5-4 Ascensions, and they have completely managed to turn this game around with only the first star left standing. What a play! We literally thought this might be over. I mean, no, I have to say, I have to take the blame on myself. I literally thought this was all but over for the side of 5-4 Ascensions, but 5-4 Ascensions managed to turn it around. They managed to show why patience is key, why patience is virtue, because they literally took their time. They were like, nah, we'll bait you out. We'll bait you out. We'll let you land the first punch, and then we'll counter uppercut you. They give them a sky uppercut out of nowhere, took down 4 members of the side of Chaos, showed them why they're 5-4 Ascensions, and they managed to clear this Lord as soon as possible, Burger.
True, but for now, I mean, as we talked about the previous wipeout from the side of five folds, they did it pretty well, and as you said, they lure them into their trap, and that's why the game is so competitive. But they need to do it again if they wanna gain or close the gold gap where that they were holding from such a long time. Now, the thing is, especially for Alice, she needs to engage with Lily and actually get a hold of those backlights which are actually devouring them up. Especially for Falsa, the damage is wrecking without any of their damages. Even the tags are not safe from this Falsa. She is doing such immense amount of damage that's not bearable for anyone right now. Yeah, I mean, that's what we ask for. But there you go. Facetrack as Brother Aztec has been trying to sneak up, on the almost there. She was almost there, but not. That was not very much useful as she actually weeded out with her skill. So now Team Chaos looking for another Lord will
100%, and it looks like
be
Mike will
a
manage to secure the
successful.
Lord for his side. The Lord marching down the mid lane yet again, and it looks like this time Chaos might need to have something under their sleeves, a better move, a better game plan. Because last time, like Burger mentioned as well, 5-4 Ascensions played it really patiently, and they literally did show why this game is all about patience. Anything could happen at any given moment, and this time they need a new plan to end this game, Chaos. But right now it looks like people will be getting caught up. Phobius going on again. Minimum Fury coming into play as well. AOG landing onto the Minotaur though. Final Slash coming into play. Quick ends up getting the kill onto the Minotaur here. A lot of people in a lot of trouble. But looks like Benedict will be getting caught out this time by Raman. Looks like Dead Sonata will not be able to catch Raman this time. He will be managing to survive once again. And looks like, wait, there's only one minion left, and they have managed to defend another Lord, another push coming in from the side of Chaos. What a play! Yet again, both the roamers got taken down, Lily got taken down, but they also made Benedict pay for his AOG, for his aggressiveness as well. So it looks like we said, they needed something. They needed something, a different kind of approach this time, the team of Chaos, to end this game early, but they just didn't have it. They just didn't think it through. They did manage to split push because I did see the Yi and Shin going from the top lane, but most of their resources were deployed in the mid lane, and it did not pay off because it was a 1-for-1 trade, but there was a good defense coming in from the side of 5-fold Ascension. What do you think, Burger?
At this rate, they are actually showing us pretty good comeback. They also need to be really careful about AOG because it's been on point. and specifically due to the previous fight, where all were only stayed as a base. They were not coming too much
I
to
think
keep
Burger is having a
another
bit of technical difficulties right
skill.
now. Roman ends up getting the kill onto the far side right now. Another one in trouble. Benedict is in a lot of trouble. AOG being popped up, but to no avail because Arlord ends up catching down the Gato Gacha and making him pay for his mistakes. Currently, it's a 2 for none trade in the favor of 5 full ascension right now. Ji Shin and Granger will be recalling because they do not want to get caught lacking right now. And right now, this is a really good opportunity for the side of 5 full ascensions to secure more turrets for their side. We do see Roman going in the top lane, trying to push the top lane in a bit the turret, while no one in the bot lane. So it looks like Ji Shin will be going into the bot lane to clear this pressure coming in, while 4-man deployed resources in the mid lane, or maybe they'll be going for the Lord earlier this time. They do not want to lose this Lord, and Benedict has respawned. The 5-man coming in from the side of Chaos is there as well. But will the Benedict be there in time? Because Phobius is though. Roman ends up securing the Lord for his side right now, but Arlord gets a kill onto Ji Shin, shutting him down. Minotaur with the kill onto the Phobius as well. It looks like there's a complete turnover. AOG coming into play, but really has he bitten more than he can chew, because Granger ends up getting taken down as well, and Farsa ends up getting taken down as well. Looks like Benedict, the only one surviving, and Benedict is caught between the sandwich of 5 full ascension. It looked like the game has switched and turned paces completely in the favor of 5 full ascension. It looked like they were getting dominated from the minute 1, but right now Benedict has nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide, because he gets taken down. A 5-man wipeout coming in from the side of 5 full ascensions there. What a play coming in from the side of 5 full ascensions, and they'll be looking to end this game. But 2 seconds on the clock for the members of Chaos. But will these 2-man or will this 4-man be able to defend against this Lord like the side of 5 full ascensions, or will we be getting taken down instead? And Beatrix shutting down Ji Shin as soon as he spawns. What a play coming by the Ji Shin. Phobius trying to make a play, but Raphael Beatrix ends up catching down the Phobius yet again as well. Double kill for the Beatrix. Beatrix trying to end the game once and for all. Beatrix locking onto the base, and it's a win. It's GG's for the side of 5 full ascensions. What a win coming in by the side of 5 full ascensions, securing their win, so showing why patience is key and why patience is virtue in the land of Dawn. They were getting dominated by the side of Chaos from minute 1, but they managed to turn the whole game around. After being down 11 kills to 3 or 4, they managed to turn the whole game around by making it 12-17. They got the goal advantage in their favor, and this Arlord, I have to say, Dawn number 1 is literally a gangster in the land of Dawn. The way he's been making his plays, the final slashes coming into play, the Sky Piercer on an Arlord, he was managing to catch the Ji Shin multiple times, being a menace to him, catching him multiple times. And Lily, as per usual, showing why she's a great roamer. And even though Benedict had her number, but she managed to prove once again why she's one of the better roamers in this series. And Raphael, even though at the end he managed to get a double kill, he was there. He was dealing a lot of damage. He was dishing out a lot of damage. Phobius was jumping really aggressively. He was making a lot of plays, trying to make a lot of plays, but unfortunately it will be to no avail. But congratulations to both these sides. What a game coming in from both these sides here, from the side of Chaos and from the side of 5 full ascensions. Best of luck to the side of Chaos, and hopefully we can see them in future tournaments making such plays, coming back better and stronger than ever. While for the side of 5 full ascensions, congratulations, you guys are moving on to the next round here. What a dominative play by you guys. And it's been your casters for this game, for this exhilarating gameplay, the amazing and talented Burger, and me, your boy Fission. Now we'll be going into the short break before the next game begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nexora Night Clash Season 1. Here we are back on the last match of the day 4. Right now, we are facing, with this match. We have no skill limit towards the blue and rest in power towards the red side. These two teams will be playing off as a knockout match. This will be a knockout match for both of the teams to move forward in the next round. But for now, let's talk about the drafting phase.
I am the
We can see
priestess of
Hilda
primal
being banned
lightning,
out. So
the
obvious
hunter of
reasons.
all the
She
evil
is a really
gods.
annoying hero when it comes to invading as well as sustaining too, and
The
she gives a
seven seas are
quite a good amount
my
of damage in the
domain.
early as well as the mid. She doesn't need any equipments related to damage. If you even wanna go for the MM, you just need to build the defense item. You can have a vengeance. You can have a revitalize. Just in case for your teammates as well as you to save themselves. But there you go, Lunox would be also getting banned out already, as well as
I've been
Kufra
waiting
and
for too
Fredrin. So
long.
very good bans could be seen already. And towards no skill limit, they are gonna go with the composition of Balric, Kairi, and Thamuz. So you know this front lane specifically for Kairi, it's gonna be really cool because why not? You do have one who literally can taunt everyone during a team fight, and then one who can sustain all of them together. Then you see Carrie. She can melt anyone right away when they are busy with either of the front laners. And towards the opposing side, they are gonna go for the quite opposite counters. They do have the Kadita. She is trying to go. She will try to go dive in and try to sneak attack on the carry, as well as they do have April onto the Edith. So I mean, more I would say connective gameplay would be seen here. Collective fights can be won by Edith in terms where you do want to induce damage when uh, you know
Thorns
even
remain
if she's going
should
on a defense
petals
build, you just
fall.
need one magic item that's gonna be feather magic the feather of heavens, and then you do have the amazing Yuzong to melt down any front laner, any exp laner right on the early, directly picked to counter Thamus.
Demons shall bathe in
But
their
for now,
blood. The
there's a
light
second
belongs
banning
to the
phase.
righteous.
Ling as well as Slot, two of the most amazing junglers are getting banned out already. Man, I mean, yeah. And then you do have Zyrex onto the Alucard. A very unusual pick so far in this tournament, but can surely work if played it out properly. Because
Welcome to the
this hero
land
has
of
an immense
dawn.
potential when it comes to damage, when it comes to regen and team fight plus chasing. So this hero is pretty good. And opposing to that, they are gonna pick. I mean, EXP Jav is gonna go with the Sicilian. So, he has the range. He will have the damage as well as a bit of regen with the Bat Feast when it's turned on. So yeah, would be an interesting match to see with the Akai tanking and guarding all of I mean two of these damage dealer Sicilian and Carry right now.
I,
The last pick
Minotaur,
coming
will
in
finish off
from
what was
RIP, it's
left
gonna be Daddy picking
undone.
on to the Minotaur. So, a very utility tank, I would say, in terms of crowd control and healing, can go, can do both ways. So, an amazing tank to play with when we talk about team fights. But for now, the lineups are complete. Both of the teams are looking really strong, and so we are expecting a heavy fight. I mean, a heavy match this. And it would be amazing to see them fighting constantly, not going in recklessly, but fighting in continuously. That would be pretty amazing to watch right away. And look at that carry. She knows she is gonna be getting marked from that Kadita or the user or Minotaur. So she is already equipped with the purification spell, so she can escape without a worry. Talking about further skills, I mean, emblems, Tamus will sustain a lot with the vengeance, but they do need to look out for the Yuzong because he is a menace when the Black Dragon is on the loose, and with the petrification spell, you can't really escape him very very easily. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, into the land of dawn right away with these both teams facing each other. No skill limit towards the blue, and wrestling power towards the red. So we are gonna go with the short names RIP and NSL. For now, it's gonna be Burger as your caster. Almost revealed my name. Never mind. Burger as your caster, and there we go. The match has already begun. Kadita looking sneaky enough, probably looking for an opening to take the farm from the side of NSL. But no, she will be retreating back towards her own farm right now because she needs it. Kadita, without a level 4 Kadita, it's gonna be really hard, or would be really advantageous if they turn her level 4 as soon as possible. Because towards the turtle, you need that level 4 mark to at least do a really hefty amount of damage so that you can clear out or at least get them backward towards the base. And for this moment, they are doing pretty good. Both teams are playing out really safe, playing it out really safe. They are just circling around, especially team RIP are have rotated towards the turtle, but there is in danger, and there you go. Side character would be getting finished off right away. Alucard getting the kill onto him so early was a plus point in so early. Okay, so right now. You know, it's probably a free turtle for Alucard. Because I mean, by kills, I mean, so far it's okay. The turtle has spawned again. Even all of the players. There you go again, charging in. Balric is looking in danger. The heavy spin comes in, blocking off Alucard. Sorry, Yuzong. Yuzong will be getting finished out by the Thamus right away. Another kill. Daddy will be getting shutted out by the Thamus. Thamus is trying to chase Bibu. Yeah, no, would not be a successful attempt. But this would mean this is an easy turtle for the team uh, NSL. For now, the match is going pretty good. These people are playing it out really safe, really secure. But for team, you know, I would say no skill limit. Sorry, rest in power. They need to focus more on those team fights. They do need to mark on, Carey and Sicilian right now, but that's not being much, possible because these both brilliant tanks, the jungler, the Panda Boy and the Balric, the Groot of MOBA, they are doing sufficiently good, just to block those who are trying to invade in the scenario. For now, good for EXPJF uh, trying to increase in stacks of bad energy, killing out minions step by step. There you go, there you go. Heavy spin comes in. Thamus going in full while will secure. Okay, so it would be side character securing the kill for Yuzong. That was a clever gameplay. They just blocked him right away, and Thamus went in all out with the ultimate as well as constantly from the backside. Sicilian was poking in, dishing out damage. So yeah, great. 20 minutes on the clock. The turtle is about to spawn really soon, so the teams should actually rotate towards the turtle right now. But if we talk about the gameplay right now, Camus going in with the corrosion side, that's important. Now he does needs to go for another attack speed item, but firstly he should go for a tank heal or an anti heal item, as they do have Yuzong, they do they do have Minato as well as the Alucard, which are very, I would say, spellvamp regen induced heroes. So, blocking their source of regen is a must. There you go. Easy turtle for side character right away. Alucard won't be contesting it because he knows it so early, so on. He won't be even able to penetrate the first layer, which would be created by Balric. Then you also do have the Panda to, with the heavy spin, try to block you off. So they need to be really precise when to attack, where to attack, and whom to attack. Specifically, they do need this Kalita, right? They without this Kalita, they won't be able to, turn the tides right away. They need to focus onto the Sicilian or the Carry. But for now, I mean, as per it's just the 5 minutes have passed by, not much, just a 2K goal lead onto the hands of no skill limit. It's not much bad. It can be covered at any given moment. They just need to take their DPS down right away. For now, the Black Dragon comes in trying to take Kai down, but I guess it was a failed attempt. A failed attempt, but this could mean a lot if they do not their team doesn't rotate towards the turtle. But meanwhile on the top lane, Sicilian, the tank, and the farmer, sorry, the jungler will help carry. Did help carry to secure the turret. There you go. Okay. I mean, with the camera, Sky did kill out, single-handedly. He did kill out Yuzong single-handedly. There you go. Another fight breaks in. Dawn comes in from the Balric as well as the heavy spin. Rough waves shutting down So Alucard would be shutting down the carry as well as EXP Jav. He is on the chase. He wants to take side character down, but there you go. Sky comes in, trying to at least get pulled onto Alucard, try to do some damage here. But no, this time they would be falling back. There is a turtle. They do need to go for the neutral objectives at prior, and I mean, still try to push. But on the top lane, they also did lose out a turret. Both are equal in turrets right now. I mean, no. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's a fall. Okay. Team RIP does have another Xerex going in with a crazy dive in and securing the turtle, securing carry for himself. That was pretty crazy to see. I mean, that's the power of Alucard. That's what we were talking about, the regain, the damage, and the sustainability of this hero. That's freaking crazy. Okay, there you go. Okay, chat, you can troll me. I fumbled it heavy. All right, just don't make clips of it. Anyways, as you can see, Team RIP is actually surrounding the mid lane right now. EXP Jeff is trying to. It would be an easy defend for him right away, but there you go. Blue steal. I mean, the blue buff was stolen by side character in the face of Alucard. So Alucard is probably a bit angry. Or try to get someone or the other from the opposing side if possible. But there you go. The team of RIP, Rest in Power, they are not right. I mean, they should go for the carry, but they're actually rotating towards the EXP. There you go. Alucard escapes in a very heavy trap. I mean, you had the Balric with the taunt, you had the heavy spin, but he used his first skill to jump off the cliff. Right now, it's Alucard, Daddy, and April, as well as Bibu, camping, trying to get a hold of anyone they could, because indirect jumping indirectly with have team NSL having their frontliners on that would be a suicide. That would be a suicide jump for any player of Racing Power. So they need to be smart about it. And so far, so good. Talking about the goal difference, RIP just is 1K goal deficit, which can be recovered at any given moment. So yeah, should keep farming. Should try to take the small creeps as much as possible and innovate towards the enemy territory, as well as give vision towards them. But right now, no skill limit. It's trying to take the Lord by themselves. Daddy is giving enough vision. Will it be enough? Lord Rahul is trying to taunt in. Okay, there you go. There goes the taunt. There goes the ultimate of the Minotaur. But no, Lord Rahul will be securing the kill for Alucard. Karida comes in, but the rough waves are missing out. Side character would be securing the Lord for himself. Look at the Balric sustaining so much. How can he do this? But at the end, he will be falling down. But Blaze looking in a okay. Anku Blaze looking in a bad situation will be falling down in the hands of Carry. A tremendous team fight, a tremendous exchange of kills and the neutral objectives. But at the end, it's NSL taking the last bite out of the treat, getting the Lord, getting kills, even getting their jungler off the mark. But for now, they need to push in. Carry needs to be really careful, because Kadita is heading towards the bot lane. The Minotaur is there, so she should be really careful when she engages with these two heroes, because they do have a ton of HP, a ton of burst. There you, as you can see, side character as well as Lord Rahul comes in. The Black Dragon is on, and the cow smashes his hammer, as well as Balric will be putting down his ultimate. Carry on the chase. Kadita would be, going in and would be surviving with a minor bit of HP, but Alucard into the back lane. He will survive and will kill Carry, as well as he would go for a double kill, killing EXP Jab, but at last he would be getting shutted out by Sky. That was crazy. Alucard, that's why he is notorious. That's why he is hated among all of the mage and marksman players. Is this If you know how to use Alucard, he can jump on you. He would be in a really low state of HP, and then boom, you have his ultimate. You're gonna face it, and you're gonna regret it from for your life. You're gonna have a PTSD because I am personally a victim playing a Karita, whatever. So on to the laning phase, I would say, um, team NSL is strong. They do have the goal lead, but somewhere or the other they are losing in the team fights. They're not being able to utilize or you know get kills, being being productive. That's not being happening right now during the team fight scenario. They need to win fights. Just securing and maintaining a goal lead won't help them right now. They do need to go face to face. They do need to exchange strategies right now with along with their teammates. They do need to have a formation and try to take down or at least try to wipe the opposing team out and push as much as they can. But it would be only possible when this lord will arrive. The next fight probably will be gonna be a big fight, would be a deciding fight, to be honest, for me. Is whoever takes this lot will be enabling super minions, will be having a push, will be having a lot by themselves. So yeah, both the teams will try to contest it probably. But what am I seeing? Team Revenge in Power is falling back right now, or they are trying to rotate from the other side. Look at that Thamus. Look at the Thamus. And the Lord has been slain already. There you go. The Black Dragon has been popped out for a defensive maneuver. As Thamus was going all out with his ultimate. And I mean, uh, you know, left out Thamus is really scary to face with when he is having so many items, defensive and I mean, having a hybrid items. For now, the Lord will be marching from the top lane. So I mean, team team RIP needs to be really careful. Needs to have a strategy of managing out lanes. Because all I guess for team and NSL, they are gonna try to push all the lanes together at once, and this is going to be it for team RIP. Probably. Let's hope. I mean, not hope on someone losing. I mean, let's see. Hope they show a comeback. Hope and NSL tries to win this match too. But there you go. You do have the ultimates popped up by the tank. But there you go. Alucard will be giving a follow through. He would be going for the carry. He's on the chase. The heavy spin will be killing out the Alucard as well as all in four, all in one, or all in one would be shutting down Yuzong. How did that happen? Carry was already in such a low EXP. Oh my god. This was crazy. This was a crazy gameplay. This was a crazy gameplay given by Team NSL. They just baited out every player of RIP right away. They did the best they could. Even RIP, man. They actually, I thought they had it for the first half, but then I also forgot. The Lord was marching from the top lane. Team NSL did far better than expected. So with that being said, our last match has ended, ladies and gentlemen, and with it, we will be signing off the stream. Hope you guys have subscribed, have liked the stream, and shared it all at once. But for now, Burger, me would be signing off for today.